Assalamu alaikum viewers, I am Tanzila Manar Sultana welcoming you all to news at 10. You have just heard the headlines. Now moving on to news in details. The interim government has decided to ban the import of e-cigarettes and electronic nicotine delivery systems to protect public health and ensure the safety of future generations. The decision was made during a meeting of the Advisory Council at the office of the Chief Advisor today. The Chief Advisor of the interim government, Professor Muhammad Yunus, presided over the meeting. Later, the Cabinet Division announced the outcome of the meeting. According to the Cabinet Division, the Health Services Division has taken the lead in initiating urgent measures to impose a ban on all products related to e-cigarettes and electronic nicotine delivery systems. The Information and Communication Technology Division also presented the draft of the Cyber Security Act Repeal Ordinance 2024 for in-principle or final approval in the meeting. However, the authorities have been asked to resubmit the draft for final consent. In addition, the Advisory Council congratulated Bangladesh's under-19 cricket team and all concerned of the Bangladesh Cricket Board for clinching the 2024 under-19 Asia Cup crown by crushing India by 59 runs in a thrilling final in Dubai. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus met with the SIRC Federation of Oncologists SFO delegation. The Chief Advisor joined the meeting through video conference from his official residence, Jamuna, this morning. The Chief Advisor paid tribute to the contribution of Professor Dr. ABMF Karim, the founder of SIRC Federation of Oncologists, and shared his personal experience with him. Professor Yunus remembered his younger brother, eminent writer, journalist, critic and renowned television personality, Muhammad Jahangir. He narrated the experience of what his entire family had to go through during the diagnosis and treatment of his brother's cancer. The Chief Advisor also mentioned how Dr. Karim helped in his treatment at the time. He said, "We are still not getting the technical support needed for cancer treatment. It is very important and inspiring that SIRC is giving special importance to cancer treatment." Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus reiterated his call to the South Asian countries to activate the SIRC to bring welfare for the people of entire region. Jose Ramos Horta, President of East Timor-Leste, will arrive in Dhaka on 14th December on a 4-day official visit at the invitation of Chief Advisor Dr. Muhammad Yunus. Foreign Secretary Mohammad Jashimuddin informed this at briefing at Foreign Ministry today. During the visit, the East Timor President is expected to join Bangladesh's Victory Day celebration programs on 16th December. Discussion on bilateral cooperation is likely to be held. Besides a mutual agreement and a memorandum of understanding (MOU) are also likely to be signed during the President's visit. Besides, discussion is likely to take place regarding agreement signing on business and investment, cooperation in airlines, cultural exchange, education, diplomatic training, disaster management, small and medium initiative, SME, and small finance and small credit and poverty alleviation. The 19-member high-level delegation led by the Timor President will include high-level government officials, including Foreign Minister and Chief Advisor to the President. Director General DG of the Rapid Action Battalion RAB AKM Shahidur Rahman said members of the force would never get involved in any extrajudicial killing and enforced disappearances. "We won't again involved in any killing or enforced disappearance at anyone's directive, as these are the criminal offences," he said. The RAB chief also warned of taking tougher legal actions if any force members are involved in such crimes. He made the remarks while briefing on the current situation and recent drives of the force at RAB Media Centre at Karwan Bazar in Dhaka today. Replying to a query, RAB DG said they're extending all sorts of cooperation to the commission formed to investigate the enforced disappearance, extrajudicial killings and Ainangkhor detention center. He continued that they don't make any change to the existing facilities of the force to facilitate the commission to investigate the allegations of having Ainangkhor following the directives of the authorities concerned. Asked about measures taken against the RAB personnel having allegations of extortion, Shahidur Rahman said that they had already taken legal action against 16 members of the force. None in the RAB will be spared if they are involved in any wrongdoing, he said. He said a specific law for the RAB is being formulated as it has no law. The force was created in 2006 through the Armed Police Battalions Amendment Act 2003, he said. The whole country, including the capital, is experiencing shivering cold due to chilly wind and fog from northwestern region. Besides, various regions of the country are suffering from cold wave. Met Office informed that this cold weather may continue for the next couple of days. The chilly weather has already crept the whole country as well as the capital due to cold wind and fog coming from northwestern region of India. In the last 24 hours, country's lowest temperature 10.2 degrees Celsius was recorded in Chuaranga and Gopalganj. On the other hand, the capital Dhaka had the lowest 14.8 degrees Celsius during the period. Weather Office informed that the country is likely to experience severe cold wave during 3 more days from December 14. With interval for some days, there will be another severe cold wave during the last week of December. Country's weather will remain mainly dry, while at the moment there will be no chance of rain, the Met Office added. As many as 67% people of the country think that the economic problem is the biggest challenge for the nation. They're hopeful that the interim government will go for more strict measures to control law and order as well as price hike. BRAC Institute of Governance and Development, a research organization, has revealed it in a survey. Speakers discussed different aspects of the survey at the function today at the Press Institute on what people are thinking in Bangladesh after the uprising. They said the interim government has to accomplish a lot of reforms. The government will be popular to people if changes come following reforms, they added. Economist Anu Muhammad said the issues of women's security and minorities should have been focused in the survey in details. Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam said the government is taking various steps to control the price hike. Environment, Forest and Climate Advisor Sayyida Rizwana Hassan said both India and Bangladesh want to normalize their relations. The advisor made the comment to journalists after an inter-ministerial meeting on air pollution control in the local government division's conference room at the Secretariat today. Sayyida Rizwana Hassan said the relationship is not with any party, but India's relationship will be with Bangladesh. At this time, the advisor to the Ministry of LGRD and Cooperatives, Asif Mahmood Shaji Bhuiya, was present along with senior officials of the ministry. Speaking on the occasion, Asif Mahmood said the rumors spread by India's media regarding the minority community in Bangladesh have now become clear to everyone. Indian Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri said India does not endorse ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's criticism of the interim government in Bangladesh. He said this while briefing India's Parliamentary Standing Committee on External Affairs led by Congress lawmaker Dr. Shashi Tharoor in New Delhi yesterday. Vikram Misri said India's relation with Bangladesh was not limited to a single political party or a government and that India was focused on the people of Bangladesh. Misri also said during his visit to Dhaka, he informed the interim government that India prioritized relations with the people of Bangladesh and would engage with the government of the day. BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman will come back home soon after an end to the lawsuits, said BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir. He said this while briefing journalists at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport today after ending his 2 weeks London tour. Mirza Fakhrul said BNP wants elections after minimal reforms. He called upon leaders and activists of his party to have patience in the changed environment. Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami Secretary General Mia Ghulam Parwar has said as a fascist political party, Awami League should be buried in the playing ground. He said this at a workers' conference at Purana Paltan ground in the capital this afternoon, presided over by Paltan Thana Jamaat-e-Islami Amir Shaheen Ahmed Khan. The conference was also addressed by Dhaka Metropolis South Unit Secretary Shafiqul Islam Masood. Ghulam Parwar further said that Qadir Mullah, Dilwar Hussain Saidi and Kamaruzzaman were hanged by giving false witness against them and by changing law. On the other hand, killer Sheikh Hasina will have to face trial and be hanged through fair justice. There won't be any need of false witness. Rather, Sheikh Hasina would be hanged 100 times on the basis of true incident, inshallah, he added. Today marks the 144th birth anniversary of leader of the oppressed Maulana Abdul Hamid Khan Bhashani. He was born on this day in 1880 at Dhangora in Sirajganj. Although Maulana Bhashani was born in Sirajganj, a large part of his life was spent at Shantosh in Tangail. He was involved in politics from the very beginning of his life. For a long time, he served as the president of the then Bengal Assam Province Muslim League. Maulana Bhashani dedicated his entire life to the struggle and movement for the liberation of the oppressed people of the country. He was one of the key leaders who formed the United Front in the 1954 elections. He passed away on November 17, 1976, while receiving treatment at then PG Hospital in Dhaka. Later, he was laid to eternal rest at Shantosh in Tangail. A tribute and a pleasant program were organized at Central Shahid Minar, marking the 144th birth anniversary of leader of the oppressed Maulana Bhashani. A discussion was organized by the Bhashani Followers Council on the eventful life of Bhashani. Convener of the organization, Sheikh Rafiqul Islam Bablu, joint conveners Muhammad Ismail and Babul Bishash and member Shahana Akhtar addressed the function. The function ended with an enjoyable cultural program. And that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us.